The U.S. is sending another aircraft carrier near the Strait of Hormuz. In total, 3 aircraft carriers are already stationed across the Middle East, which is the first in decades. NTD's international correspondent Arian Pastar has the latest on the American blockade on Iranian ports.
The United States has imposed an ironclad blockade. Our Navy is enforcing this blockade without hesitation or apology.
Secretary of War Pete Hegseth on Friday praising the American blockade, which targets Iranian ports and ships while guaranteeing safe transit for others.
Non-Iranian vessels are allowed to transit, and many have, including overnight. Not only is the blockade growing, in fact, a second aircraft carrier will join the blockade in just a few days.
While 1 aircraft carrier is currently stationed near Hormuz, the U.S. has deployed more. U.S. Central Command saying for the first time in decades, 3 aircraft carriers are operating in the Middle East at the same time. The forces include over 200 aircraft and 15,000 sailors and Marines. The 3 warships are the USS Abraham Lincoln, the USS Gerald R. Ford, and the USS George H.W. Bush. They're currently stationed near Hormuz, near the Suez Canal, and in the Indian Ocean, respectively.
This growing blockade is also gone global. Just this week, we seized 2 Iranian Dark Fleet ships in the Indo-Pacific region that had left Iranian ports before the blockade went into effect. They thought they'd made it out just in time. They did not.
According to CENTCOM, to date, U.S. forces have redirected 34 vessels. Most of the ships returned voluntarily, but some had to be boarded by U.S. forces. In one case, the U.S. military sent warnings for 6 hours before taking action.
U.S. sailors warned the crew of the Tuska to abandon the engine room. The destroyer disabled the Tuska's engine by firing 9 inert rounds from the destroyer's Mark 45 5-inch guns precisely into the engine room and engine space on board the Tuska.
Vacate your engine room. We're prepared to subject you to disabling fire.
The Pentagon says it'll continue its blockade on Iranian ports, urging vessels to comply. Arian Pastar, NTD News.
President Trump announced the Israel-Lebanon ceasefire